Hey guys, welcome back to Jenkins Locks. This is Don. I'm gonna do just a quick look over one of these. I've heard about them. I've never actually dealt with them. They're kind of Kwikset's answer to the master key system. I've got a customer who wants me to put these in a couple of their units. So figured while I discover myself, I'll bring you guys along. So let's see. So now the whole idea, if I'm getting this right, is so instead of master keying, where you go through a program or mathematics or whatever, and you figure out the top pins so that multiple keys will work in the same keyway, and then you have like a master key that can work in multiple keyways. This comes with 2 cylinders. So I'm kind of curious about that, because to me that's just twice the pieces to break. So let's see, in here we've got instructions. Yep. Working with a new camera setup, so bear with me here. All the good hardware. Okay. The Kwikset tool. More hardware. Control key, okay. I guess that goes for the top one. Alright, so your standard hardware, there's your thumb knob. Yep. Yep. So this is what I'm curious about. If I get this to stay straight. So it's actually feels pretty heavy. Okay, so in the back you can see 2 cylinders. This one's actually going to operate the door, and it looks like, okay, so we get this here, put the key in the front. Alright, it spins both cylinders. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop all this good stuff out. So it's their standard smart key setup. You know, pop it in, flip the key, whatever. But then when it's installed, you've got a little tab down here. So let's see. Okay, that is not a KW1 keyway. That is, I don't know if you can make it out there. If I can get it in the right spot. KC, so I guess Kwikset control, which is going to be this guy. To reduce the risk, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so do not duplicate. So it looks like it's just a tad thinner. Get it to focus there. So let's see. Alright, it goes in the control. Yep. Okay, so it is a different one. Like I said, I haven't really read on these. I just picked this up today, and I'm sure the instructions will tell us something. Yeah. Okay. So if I have a here's one of my other Kwiksets. So make sure I do this right, because it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I think my cradle's out of my toolbox. And that's one thing I wonder. I just went online looking a little bit on Kwikset's site, and their answer is if you lose all the keys to one, replace whole cylinder. So I'm not going to do it today because I need to research a little bit more, but be curious if these will work in the reset cradle. So, but standard, let's see, operating, blah, 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 if I can find English. Drill a new door, blah, blah, blah. I guess I could have gotten all fancy and put this in a setup. Actually, let me pause and do that. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this in real quick into my test setup here. Get all the pieces in front of me. Alright, so let's put this. Okay. I'm not going to fasten this down or anything. Let's come with that nice ring. Okay, so they do have this slotted to match up here, so you can only put it in one way. Idiot proofing for people like me. Now the real trick is keeping all these so I can use it.
Get this started and line everything up.
Sounds like these I should use an electric screwdriver. And I have had some comments on, not that I've got very many videos, and I hope to change that soon. That does not. I've gotten some comments, and then also from some customers, as to why I always use hand tools instead of a drill or a power driver. Thing is, some of these fixtures can be quite expensive. I mean, they're not all the Walmart Defiant series, or No Name, or Best Brand, or whatever the hell it's called. Interesting. Okay, so I guess my board's not wide enough. These are snug down, and there's still quite a bit of slack here, but should be good enough for our purposes. But the reason I always use hand tools, it's the same reason why when I'm working on cars or anything else, I always start things by hand, and then use the power tools. But with fixtures, I know as soon as I put a drill or something on it, I'm going to slip, and I don't want to scratch up the client's stuff. So let's see. Okay, in my wobbly setup here. So, okay, let me get the old instructions out. It says, no, I don't want it says, I want to change. Still did bolt. Oh, here's something interesting. Basically, if you screw it up, take it to your local hardware store or buy a locksmith to get these reset. So I guess it can be reset in the cradle. It does not tell me how to change the key. I'm usually more on the end of resetting these and not setting them. Okay, block, new key. Okay, compatibility check. Oh, where's my? There we go. So here's what it came with. Here's what it's going to. Wow, is it just me or is that? That's some pretty lazy depths there. I mean, here's another one. What is that? 000? Okay. So, check compatibility. Yep, doesn't work. It fits, but doesn't work. Okay. Begin rekeying. Insert the current key. Check. Rotate clockwise 90 degrees. Check. That might be 91, 92. Take the super tool. Insert smart key fully and firmly. Tool, yep. Remove the tool. Remove the current key without turning it. Page 2. Insert new key. Rotate new key 180 degrees. Okay, so that is that. And then, you know, the idea is for facility management, tenant leaves, you do what I just did, put in a new key, reset it. That way you're not replacing the hardware and everything. And then for emergency cases or whatever, put the smart tool in here, rotate this, and then put in your control key, which I got to find out what blank that is. There we go. So there we go. So now the smart key, or the maintenance, also has the smart reset. So, and here's where I'm thinking, because I'm putting this in on several doors, is each one of these is going to come with a control key, but they're only going to want to use one. I mean, that's the point of this, right? So I need to find out what it says. KC. So now I need to find out where I buy these blanks at, because they're going to want more than one control key. So there you go. When you're done, pop this back in. And now it's ready for the tenant. So I can see where, in theory, this makes a lot of sense, or makes smart sense, but let me pop this back off.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey. That power doesn't look good right about now.
What I'm seeing is, yeah, those might be metal. To me, there's too many moving parts that to me it's going to break down. So, I mean, that's kind of the walkthrough of it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please be sure and hit that like and subscribe buttons to help YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. Let me know your questions, comments, concerns about this. your experience, if you have dealt with these. Do they tend to last quite a while, or do they fail after 2, 3, 4 years? Be very curious to find out everyone's experience. The other thing is, I know I do get calls where people install the normal smart set, and when they go to rekey it, they don't put the new key in all the way, and they turn it or whatever, so it gets miskeyed, and then they got to bring it in for me to reset it. So I see that, especially with 2 cylinders, I see twice the fun with that. So yeah, please let me know your experience or thoughts, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.